Hey, good morning, everyone. How you doing? Um, I know you're wondering what's going on. Why is Johnny here and Ken is gone? And yesterday Johnny was gone, and now and Ken is gone today. It's all confusing. I'll explain it. Uh, well, I'm still pretty sick, but I'm doing this from my house, so getting pulling through. I got enough energy and enough. I feel all right. I'm like about 70. I'd say like in the 70s% of feeling all right. Um, but yeah, not feeling great, but got sick. I don't know how many days ago. It's hard to keep track of all that, but did the test yesterday. Turns out, I have COVID and Ken has COVID, and maybe even some of our coworkers. And Jocelyn as well. So it's been a bit of a rough weekend, but we're gonna power through and get through it. So hopefully you're having a great start to your morning. Um, I've been able to do the show. I'm still doing the show for the next hour and a half or so. But feel free to come hang out for a while and talk about some of the great things that you have going on. I'd love to hear from you. Um, but yeah, it's been a bit of a rough weekend. Um, I feel like I'm coming out of it now. So yeah, little better than I was yesterday for sure. Got a lot of things to get to here in just a little bit. We just talked with Gokul Nair from United Way of, or actually, he's from Whirlpool, but from United Way of Southwest Michigan, teaming up for a really awesome appliance sale. It's called the Home for the Holidays appliance sale. That is going on right now, actually, uwsm.org. If you want to go check that out, get some more info for that. And that would be great. Save yourself about 40% off MSRP. I was looking at stuff. I mean, there's everything from Gladiator products to Amana products to Whirlpool products, KitchenAid, and saving yourself over 40%. Small appliances, big appliances, you name it, they got it. So go check it out, uwsm.org. Just in time for the holidays. Great home for the holidays. Hey, Bill, good morning. Good to see you as well, Bill. Yeah, feeling starting to feel a little bit better, but yeah, Ken's out sick today. Um, I was sick yesterday. We he did the test yesterday. I did the test yesterday. Turns out uh we both got COVID. Not sure how we got it. Not sure if I got it, gave it to him, he got it, gave it to me. Who knows? So I'm not going to blame anybody on it. Just know that I saw this, and I talked about this earlier this morning. I saw this that, COVID-19 was starting to not really, I wouldn't say make a comeback because it's been around, but, there's been resurgence of different strains. This one now doesn't really have a cool name. It's like, what is it? BA.286. Apparently, that's been on the rise in mainly in our area in like Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio. A lot of the Midwestern states have seen a rise of COVID-19. So this is just a good time for you to be mindful of your surroundings, as always, as we have been this the ever since the pandemic really came to light, and we just got to be more and more diligent. You're around a lot of people, you're doing a lot of things. So just be be mindful of all that stuff because it is a sickness that is not something that you really want somebody to have. Um, yeah, I was out for pretty much like the whole weekend was rough, man. So Just be careful, wash your hands, um, and if you're sick, stay home. That's what you need to do. If you're sick, you're starting to feel sick, stay home. Don't think it's, the sniffles, oh, it's a cold or whatever, I'll be fine. Just stay home. Um, so yeah. Anyways, um, well, we had a lot to catch up on. I had a busy weekend of not doing anything, just watching movies and things like that. But Dave Wolf pulling double duty this morning. He's got sports and news, sports going on right now. Um, but getting things ready for hang on. Just getting things ready for the next conversation that we're going to have here in just a moment. How's everybody else's day going? Are you is it too early to plan for the weekend? Because the way my weekend was this past weekend, I'm not feeling well. Uh, I'm hoping that I'm 100% by the weekend so that I can actually do some stuff this weekend. Oh man, Teresa, brother had just got out of the hospital. He had COVID and pneumonia. He's better now, though, Teresa. He's doing better. Man, that sucks. Um, yeah, I saw. What was I reading? Let me go back to what I had earlier. Um, over here. Yeah, they said largest increase in the Midwest and Mid Atlantic. This is from a CBS News article. Um, CDC says emergency room wastewater sampling tracked some of the steepest increases so far this season in the region: Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, Wisconsin. So, yeah, pretty much the entire Midwest. Rate of infection in nursing home residents across the Midwestern region has also surged in recent weeks, higher than most in other parts of the country, approaching levels not seen since the peak of last winter's COVID-19 wave. So, yeah, be mindful of all that. But it's been a bumpy start to the week, for me at least. Um, but we got to look on the bright side. We got to stay positive. Got to feel good about feeling better for sure. But let's get everything situated here. Give me 1 second. Do. When I do the show from home, it adds extra interesting wrinkles to the mix of things. So just getting all that stuff situated here for this next go around of conversation. But mm, mm, oh, got this interesting thing about this conversation comes up all the time about, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? I spent a lot of time watching Christmas movies yesterday, and really I have been for the past couple weeks, really getting myself prepared for it. Jocelyn's been watching a lot of movies as well. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Having some technical fun this morning. Not even technical issues. It's just technical fun. Because when you have little things that go awry, you have to stay positive. Okay, now we're looking good. Excuse me. Um, yeah. Uh, Die Hard. Is it a Christmas movie or not? You decide. 50% of people, apparently it's split right down the middle. People say it's not. And then there's a bunch of people saying, "No, yeah, it is." Other movies that are debatable: Gremlins, Batman Returns, and Edward Scissorhands. Now, Batman Returns definitely, definitely definitely a Christmas movie because there is Christmas. There's a lot of Christmas moments in it. So if they're celebrating Christmas or there's Christmas happening during that movie, I think it qualifies as a Christmas movie. Yes, Teresa, Ken is sick, and I still am actually. That's why I'm doing the show from my house. So, yeah, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, Teresa. Yes, I 100% agree with you. All right. Yeah, Gremlins is one that I think really teeters on both Halloween slash Christmas because Gremlins 2 and really around Halloween in general, I always see the Gremlins movie popping up as Halloween movies. But if you watch the movie, if you remember it, it's Christmas time during that movie. So even though it's a scary movie, if they're celebrating Christmas, it's a Christmas movie. But what are your other go-to Christmas movies? I'd love to know. Feel free to comment with some of those because I've got a few that are in my I guess wheelhouse of movies that I really like to watch, and those would count as um, definitely Elf. Um, Fred Claus is one that I really enjoy. If you've not seen Fred Claus, it's got Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti in it. Paul Giamatti as Santa Claus, fantastic. So you got to check out that one. The Santa Claus 1, 2, 3, and even the they now have like Disney Plus series. Is not too bad. So if you want to go check that one out. But what are your other movies? Prancer, that's a good Southwest Michigan Christmas movie. If you want to check that one out. So oh, thanks, Teresa. Yeah, hopefully we feel better. Yeah, I think I'm on the mend. I think I'm getting better. Jocelyn actually sick here as well. Even our dog is sick. Now, I don't think he has I'm not sure if he has COVID or not, but he's under the weather as well. All right, let's get back to the show here.
See most of that melt. High temperatures near 40 degrees today, down to 30 tonight with some light rain and snow mixture, and then still briefly a little bit of lake effect tomorrow morning, then cloudy and a high of 40. I'm meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Jonny and Ken on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
Hey, good morning. You can be part of the show anytime. You can call 925 WSJM. You can email let's talk at WSJM.com. We're on our Facebook and YouTube right now if you want to watch the live stream. Yeah, we're talking about right now. Actually, we were just talking about Christmas movies. There's this debate going on right now, and this comes around every Christmas time where they always say, is um is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And so many people debate this all the time, and there is no debate. Yes, of course, it's a Christmas movie. But people still, of course, want to debate the whole thing. The other movies, that it just came from screenrant.com. Other movies that are debatable Christmas movies. Catch Me If You Can, which I'd have to give that a rewatch because I would debate that as not really being a Christmas movie either. Because yeah, there's Christmas things that happen in it, but it covers a long span in a lot of years. Iron Man 3, I would I would agree that's a Christmas movie. Other ones on the list of debatable Christmas movies are Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Batman Returns, Rent, and Mean Girls and Gremlins. So there you go. Those are on the list of debatable Christmas movies. But speaking of Christmas, you're probably listening to a lot of Christmas music right now. Probably at some point getting a little annoyed by it because you're hearing a lot of it. But 65 years after it was released, Brenda Lee's Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree has reached number one on the Billboard Hot 100. And for the first time, which is a real big surprise. It's hard to believe the Christmas classic from way back in 1958 had never reached the top of the charts, but it did. The best that it actually did was number 2, but this was in 2019. The song was written by Johnny Marks, who didn't even celebrate or believe in Christmas, so makes it even weirder. But yeah, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree never the original with Brenda Lee had never reached number 1 until now. And we've seen, of course, around this time of year, Mariah Carey's song constantly it's hits number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in no time, as pretty much November, once all the radio stations start playing that song again. I'm not going to play that song. But speaking of songs, got another song related thing for you. There's actually a playlist from the American Heart Association of songs that are perfect to perform CPR to. You heard about this, right? You know, if you watch The Office, there's the classic Staying Alive from the Bee Gees. That's a good one because it's got the right beats per minute. But this playlist the American Heart Association has for great songs to perform CPR include Taylor Swift and Beyonce. There's actually any song that has 100 to 120 beats per minute. That's the speed of chest compressions that should be performed. So humming or singing certain songs can actually help you stay on beat. Now, they recently added a Taylor Swift song called You're Losing Me, which I don't know that song, but also Beyonce's Virgo's Groove has been added to the list. And some of the other songs, notable songs on there, Dancing Queen from ABBA, Poker Face from Lady Gaga, one of my personal favorites, Respect from Aretha Franklin, and Prince's 1999 was on there. And if you want to go holiday with next time you're practicing CPR, maybe you want to practice during your holiday get together. Hopefully you don't have to actually perform it. But a holiday Christmas CPR list includes Let It Snow from Gwen Stefani, Winter Wonderland from Tony Bennett, A Marshmallow World from Dean Martin, and Jingle Bell Rock from Bobby Helms, and the Whamageddon Last Christmas from Wham. These are all on the list of the American Heart Association. They even have a Spotify playlist set up already for you if you want to check that out. But there you go. There's your CPR playlist. Wouldn't that be great? Radio station. All right, guys, what we got coming up is the CPR playlist. What we do have coming up, though, is your Moody on the Market update. It's the morning show on 94.9 WSJM.
No more waiting. It's time to toss some clothes in a bag and head someplace awesome. Start your journey at the fun-sized South Bend International Airport. Easy to get to, easy to park, and lines shorter than most mega grocery stores. In other words.
All right. Gonna get your Moody on the Market update here in just a few minutes. Catch Me If You Can. Teresa, you say Catch Me If You Can, not a Christmas movie. Yeah, I like that movie, but I can't remember. There's like maybe one scene that's Christmas. If you have like one scene that's Christmas, and then you go through like a whole timeline of a bunch of different events throughout, years and months, you can't call that a Christmas movie. You can call it a Christmas moment, but it's like a Christmas episode on a TV show. You can't say it's a Christmas show. So, anyways, yeah, we got your Moody on the Market update coming up here in just a little bit. Seen a lot of activity on Moody on the Market lately. A lot of things going on business wise. Some business updates going to be happening for you here in just a moment. If you're just joining us, yeah, I'm sick. That's why I'm doing the show at home. I was out sick yesterday. Ken did the show yesterday. Now Ken is sick. We're not sure who got who sick. I don't really think anybody. I think just the way the environment is lately. We both now have COVID-19, so hopefully we'll feel better soon. But for right now, I'm doing the show from here, and possibly he might join me, maybe virtually at some point, maybe later this week. We'll just have to wait and see. Keep you posted, but we got to keep you informed on what's going on. So one of us had to do it today. All right. How's everybody else's day going? Done anything fun? Had you finished up your Christmas shopping yet? You know, we're in the halfway point. In about 20 days now. So we're almost there. Yeah, nice. It is nice that I can work from home. Yeah. I got all the equipment and stuff over here. That's the good and bad thing of the pandemic is that we had all this equipment that was made available to us, so shout out to our engineers for making it available to us. Well, good morning. When you want to know Southwest Michigan's business, you can find it at moodyonthemarket.com and the Moody on the Market app. Our team of contributors always on it, giving you these stories about what you need to know about not only business updates, but Southwest Michigan and why we love it here, interesting people you should know, and so much more. You can also check out our Moody on the Move series, a new one. Pat Moody hanging out at the Center for Growth and Independence. So watch that video when you get a chance. And our awards program is pretty great, 40 under 40. You might see some people you know, including myself in the 40 under 40. So really honored to be a part of that great group of people. And best places to work, there's some really great ones as well. And bold women of business. You can check that all out at moodyonthemarket.com and the Moody on the Market app. Your update is brought to you by our friends at Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today, your local auto owners agency with locations in St. Joseph and in Niles. The Waterville location of Subway has closed. Its sister store in Coloma is very much open and will continue in business, but there's an update from Jordan Lynch from he's the franchise owner of 2 of the Subway stores. Now, he told moodyonthemarket.com that he had no real choice but to close the Waterville store. First, because it was losing money in every month due to a lack of business. And second, because it was especially challenging to staff that store over the past couple of years. Now, Lynch told us that in hindsight, he never should have put 2 small town Subway stores so close together. The downtown Coloma store and the Waterville Exit 41 store are only 5 minutes apart, and Lynch said that local customers will and usually did frequent the Coloma store. However, the Waterville store, located near the end of the no outlet frontage road serving the nearby hotel, had difficult time competing with several other national food brands at Exit 41. Now, traffic off of the interstate made it a choice of a place to eat before ever getting to Subway. Now, Lynch also acknowledged having the same challenge many other food services businesses are having, finding people to work for what they can afford to pay. He said that the fast food business is quite different than when he first started working at and then owning Subway franchises more than 10 years ago. Lynch said that He even sought the guidance of corporate Subway experts, and they advised him that the Watervliet store had little chance of succeeding in its location and business circumstances. Now, Lynch, now a single franchise location in Coloma, is the smallest of Subway franchise operators in Southwest Michigan. Other owners have from 3 to more than a dozen stores from the Indiana state line north to Holland, and he had no immediate plans to expand, but emphasized that his Coloma store is doing well and was actually supporting the Watervliet operation for many months. Now, Lynch operates the Coloma store as an investment while he focuses on a full-time career as a music teacher in the Buchanan schools. And Lynch is a former honoree in our Moody on the Market 40 Under 40. You can check out that full story and more business updates when you go to moodyonthemarket.com and the Moody on the Market app. Your update brought to you by our friends at Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today, your local auto owners agency with locations in St. Joseph and in Niles.
Here's Rich Brandt and Tarek Halsey from Insurance Management Service, your local auto owners agency in St. Joseph and Niles.
All right. That's a bit of a bummer. I know Jordan, we went to the same school together, so bummed that he had to close one of those stores, but happy that his Coloma store is still doing well. But if you want to check out those updates, go to moodyonthemarket.com. All right. Oh, look at that. Good morning, Kevin from Truesdale, Missouri. Look at that. Kevin, what brings you here? You're watching this from Truesdale right now? Are you from Southwest Michigan originally? Or are you just finding us on Facebook? Let us know. Always love to find new audiences and find out where they're from and what they're up to and all those cool things. But we appreciate you spending some time and watching, and I appreciate everybody spending some time with us on a regular basis. Really is really awesome to spend a little bit of time, even just a little bit of the show, give you that sort of the behind the scenes look and what it's like to put together a show. It's a labor of love. You always hear that, labor of love. Awesome. Well, welcome, Kevin. Good to have you here. All right. It about does it for me for today. Show's still going on for a little while longer. If you want to tune in on your radio or on the WSJM app, you can do that. But I will be back tomorrow, at least plan to be back tomorrow, hopefully feeling a little bit better. And hopefully Ken will be feeling a little bit better as well. But we'll talk to you again tomorrow. All right. Have a good one.